Hello friends, Bigstupidgrin here, back with some more oxygen not included, and just recording this on back-to-back videos of the same day, and we decided last time that we need to expand our oxygen production, so we're doing that right here. So this is our main priority, is getting all this stuff done, pumping out all of this air into this gas reservoir, and then pumping it with oxygen, hydrogen, and basically mirroring this setup. And here's the second thing we're doing, is I'm going to disable that building, but we're going to start taking advantage of this hydrogen vent, and what I'd like to do is first pump out everything here, and then just accumulate hydrogen for... There are several uses we can use for it. Let's see, not sure what I'm going to set for this just yet, but something like that, not a big deal. Three things we can do with it. We can use it power, we can use it to create environment to grow pitch pepper nuts, or we could use it to help cool down our base. So get like a room full of it with a bunch of Weezeworts, cool that all down, and then pump it through our base. So that's the other thing we can do with it. Anyway, main thing we're doing though is right here. We're going to get off of our nasty algae addiction. We have 6.6 tons left, but might as well get it done now. Basically, it's just going to hook up to the same line here, just provide more packets of oxygen this way. Hope you're having a good day. Living the dream, whatever cliche you want to say. So yeah, I'm thinking these gas sensors are making some weird noises. Yep, right there. I think that's what's making weird noises, but I don't know, weird clicking noises like that. I thought it was future eggs, but I guess not. Incubator node is available, that's fine. So yeah, we're gonna pump more oxygen, and hopefully we can be fine with oxygen for now. Looking okay at the moment. We put some more algae terrariums in. We can actually probably just disable these for now. We don't really need to take care of the carbon dioxide so much. We just need some extra oxygen output. I'm going to turn this on again, I think, because again, we just need to have something going on. We put these in when we were running low of algae, so... let's see, I want to disable this building so they don't run on it randomly. And yeah, all this stuff is kind of ready to go. Getting ready to go, rather. I was thinking of other challenge runs down the line. That's what this channel is going to be, oxygen not included challenge runs. The no bathrooms challenge actually doesn't seem that hard, but it's been a while since I've tried it. So everything's built here, we just need to hook it up to power, so once that gets done, we could probably be pretty close to getting started here. So everything hooked up to power. Yes. Okay, so we'll get these going. Right now we need to pump all of this air out, which is what it's doing at the moment. I'll shut these doors for a second, or lock these doors in a second. Let's get all of that chlorine out, because I don't want any of that chlorine to go in the base. That would be very bad. Let's see, we need hydrogen to go up here. This needs to be plugged into. I'll just do something like that so we don't have to go inside the door. But yeah, we need to put insulated gas, liquid pipe in here. We need to redo the plumbing, the ventilation. Just need to put that there. And then we can get started with this. Oh, we need to... Sorry, we also need to cut this off too. So deconstruct all of that, and then we'll connect it like this. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Then this will pump to here and go up here eventually. This needs to be a priority. And then once enough stuff starts pumping, it'll take care of itself and disable these engine generators. Yeah, I guess we can enable those now. It's fine. As long as we have enough labor to do this. Insufficient oxygen production. It's not getting bad yet, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I was going to put a deodorizer right here just in case. It looks like we got a little bit of polluted oxygen going on, so going to have to watch out for that. Make sure it doesn't enter the base too badly, because they'll be opening up doors and stuff. We should probably actually just deal with it. Let's see, we could put let's put a couple more of these deodorizers down, just so we can take care of it before it gets right next to our base. None of these placements are probably ideal, but like here, I think we could delete this ladder and do it, and put a deodorizer there too. Got 9. How's this going? With full power, we need put in the water. Yeah. And then this is all, yep, piping's done. We don't need that. But that will be fine. Okay, then we'll put a tile down here. We need to get rid of this. We don't need this anymore either. Deconstruct those. And it looks like, if it looks like I'm just spamming deodorizers, it's because I am. That's kind of how you take care of it. This is obviously was supposed to be a bedroom, but we'll deal with that when we actually need to use this as a bedroom. Otherwise, it can just be the janky room that looks weird. Okay, do we have water here yet? We need people to be able to get in and out to do that. Put that at 9, so it gets done immediately. Yeah, all of this must be a 9. Got a job mastery, I will look at that in a second. And once they can do this, I'll shut the door. Okay. That should be it. We're getting, right now it's going to be all oxygen, and then we'll get a little bit of hydrogen to start bumping that up. And then if it's working, let's turn, not to 100, 15 or something. Let the hydrogen try to take care of it. As long as it doesn't go down too far, we should be fine. It's basically exactly the same as the setup, so yeah, looks like this is fine. We got a little weird oxygen thing going on there. This is actually backed up for some reason. Yeah, that's an issue. We need to maybe move this insulated pipe somewhere. We could just move this whole thing, like just merge this whole thing with this, like that, and then delete, deconstruct maybe this tile. see if that works. Hopefully things won't go too bad. A little bit of a backup. Mastered seasoned miner. What haven't you been? I know that's his job, is mining. He's obviously been an execute engineer, so we'll just leave him there. New duplicants, no flatulence, so you don't need to take anything from here. Wish it was daytime so we could actually deal with this, but it'll be okay. These doors are all okay, because those are fine. Hopefully we can build that without going in the room. I don't think we should have any problems with that. I think germs will be okay. There's a little bit of polluted oxygen, and they are going in and out of this, so I'll put another deodorizer right here. Just get rid of that. So, deodorizer there just to stop any potential problems. Okay, so now all of the oxygen is going that way, and we'll deconstruct this thing. So it should all be going in the same direction now. Okay. Yep, perfect. So all that stuff will be going through there, and the excess will go here. That should be more than enough to power everything, or oxygenate everything. Just needs to actually get through all of these suits first, which is an issue. We'll see. We should get a bunch of oxygen during the night when all this stuff is through. And that's a lot of water suddenly. That's interesting. Oh dear. Do I? I must have liquefiable center. Liquid. Maybe I just got rid of all of them. Liquefiable, yeah. You have a lot of ice. But I don't think I'm keeping ice, am I? I sure am. Let's not do that. Oops. It's not the worst problem in the world, but still. It's kind of funny. We don't need that much ice anymore. We're not trying to keep a bunch of water in here, so we don't need ice. Let's see how this is working. Still not getting through all of the suits, even though there's not even like suits there. Now there is, but I don't know. I've never been good with this layout. I should really find something that works and then just like print screen the setup. Obviously, we need more oxygen coming through, so we could let's try just a couple different setups here. Do this. Okay, get rid of all of those. That'll be tomorrow. See if we get any oxygen out of this during the night. Which we should. Because one of these were more than enough to deal with all these suits. So we should be getting a lot more out here. But that is not the case. Also probably just remove these gas pipes because they're not really doing anything for us. We'll get rid of that gas bridge as well. And do a little bit of troubleshooting. It's always fun. At least they're right there. So I'll take a shower right there. But Oh well. Need to check on my hydrogens too. We'll see. Let's try going underneath, I guess. Okay. Do this and then do that. See if that works or not. For the job master. We'd like to get more dupes. I think now that we figured out, hopefully figured out oxygen. So now it's not going in there. It's not going in here. It's pumping out here just fine. But will it charge these suits? Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. I think that works a lot better. We'll see. It's obviously getting out here. The issue is it getting into the suits? And I think it is. Okay, next I want to see if this is enough oxygen on its own that we can start disabling buildings. And we're going to disable that building. It's not going very fast. And that's weird, it's not flowing all the way. I don't know if it's because kind of this action, these are kind of getting in the way of each other. I could do the opposite thing and go that way. We need to get rid of this vent. Excuse me. Deconstruct that thing. Build it up this way. I mean, either way, it's going to be meeting at one of these awkward junctions, so I don't know if I can really do better than this. It should be going a lot faster than this, though, because it's not, no reason it should be stopped. So, we will see. Who mastered their job? Marie is ready to be an exosuit engineer. Awesome. And I forget if I've gotten anybody to... I haven't put anybody in Space Cadet yet. But I haven't put... Who's the other person I put in there? Tribaldo and Ren. So Ren needs to go there eventually. It doesn't really matter what he does, what the order of what he does. So I guess he can do exosuit engineer because that's more important. Okay, so that's not done yet. Let's get this deconstructed. And then we'll look and see. Yeah, because it shouldn't be going this long. But, oh well. We've got enough residual oxygen that we don't need it. It's not a, you know, take 2 cycles off and everything dies kind of thing. So, didn't do much, done a little bit of stuff over here. I mean, I could do this a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Really fast, but should be priority 5, so they shouldn't be worrying about too much. Alright. Let's see if this goes any faster. Still stopping. The other option is to have this, like, bridge this over and then have it connect to a different vent. So what I'm thinking is, let's make this a higher priority. Excuse me. Not that, that. Okay, so in this scenario, we just do 2 different gas pipes. Run them through here. It'd be easiest to run through here. Then have a bridge down here. And run it up like that. This, and then cut this off right there. Like that. And then we'll deconstruct the this gas pipe. Alright, we'll see if that's okay. Sure, everything's a big priority. Yep. Hopefully that works. Because it'd be nice to do anything else at this point than worrying about this stuff, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a big part of the game, I suppose. Hopefully this is going to pick up all the natural gas, but I don't know. There's a decent amount of natural gas in there. As long as this is growing, I guess it's fine. And unless we melt any more ice suddenly, it'll be fine, I think. That was kind of funny though. Like we're suddenly flooding our base for no reason. It'd be nice to get back in the classroom again. Been subbing for my wife. She's a reading specialist, which is you don't have to deal with like the organizational part. It's a super easy job for a sub. So when you remove that, then it's a little bit different. It's definitely a different kind of job. But yeah, it's kind of boring at the same time. And actually being a teacher, it'd be nice to get back to that. A classroom, you know, working in a classroom as a substitute classroom teacher. Did we do this? Yeah, we did it correctly. So it's gonna go up here. I think. Oh, they haven't deleted this gas pipe yet. Make that a 9. But all it does is pump in here, and then we'll get rid of this stuff too. Probably more elegant ways of doing this, but let's probably just deconstruct all of this. At least deconstruct that pipe, and then if this configuration works, we will deconstruct all of this, since it's no longer how we're carrying the gas in. New printables. Do we have Flatulent? We sure don't. Oh well. Those are cold, man. 80 tons of coal. It seems to be kind of stalled out at that level. I wonder how much coal we're getting from the hatchlings, or if we're actually using some using coal up here again. We have too much of a power drag that our dual natural gas generators can't handle, which is totally totally backed up, which is kind of bad actually, because then we're not getting rid of the natural gas. We might have to pump, either get another natural gas geyser, I don't know if that would help, and see the, oh, that's weird. It's because these things are filled up. Okay, that's why we're using coal. Let's do that. Let that be a short-term solution. Let's just put a vent there. That'll eventually get at max pressure, and then we'll have to build more reservoirs or something, or just later on launch it into space to really get rid of it. I think we've talked about those solutions anyway. make a carbon skimmer. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Anyway, we'll see if that works. And then that should be, we should getting airflow eventually back here. Oh, no, that's just immediately overpressure. Alright, so that's not the solution, or the permanent solution. We're going to have a little miniature carbon sink room, I think. Let's see, we do have some extra power transformers that we can build some circuits with. So, put the skimmer here. We're going to need a sieve. Water sieve, like, I don't want to put it there because that's going to get super hot. I guess it just makes sense to put it right there. So let's deconstruct that building. And we'll put a sieve there, it'll go to this carbon skimmer, it'll turn clean water into polluted water and that. Should be okay. But we'll do that tomorrow because we're out of time. This particular cycle. How's our oxygen flow going? That's a lot faster. Now, this is getting stuck in here, which is annoying. So we really can't count on this pump to do much, basically. So this is pumping just fine. It's going to be hot oxygen. Just hoping that these resorts can help. But if they don't, we'll have to figure something out. Which is what that hydrogen is going to do, hopefully. Once we get to that. Let's see. Oxygen's okay. I mean, I could try to put this down here again. We do this. See if that works or not. Alright, now I need to plan this out too. I'll get deconstructed. There we go. It's gonna go poof. Just like that. Okay. Put the pipe there. Deconstruct this. Then we need a sieve. And then plumbing wise, we just need this, and I'm actually going to try to make it all like an infinite source there. And then we can just take this pipe and let's move it like that. We'll cancel that guy. Okay, cancel that. Then we just need power. We need to probably bridge that. Let's see. Actually, we can hook it up to this circuit, I think. Wire bridge this. That should be fine. Okay. Going back to oxygen production. How is this changing? I'm not getting... That made it a lot worse, I think. For some reason the oxygen is just bouncing back and forth here. Is that because it's max pressure? It's not max pressure. It just doesn't know what it wants to do. And it looks like these are just going... These aren't really... they don't care about this one. Well, yeah, so this didn't work. Let's delete these. We could put the vent in a more central location. We could try to hook these up here and just use this line, which somehow now is back in play. We could try to connect the pipes like this. But I just think any connection is becoming a problem. Anytime we try to merge these two pipes. We can try. See what happens when this we do that, not that. Oops. Alright guys, I think this is a 9, right? Okay. If we do that, it's gonna go backwards now. That's totally useless. But I suppose if this fills up, then it has no other choice than to go this way and that way. I don't know. I think I just need to leave it alone, see if we get enough oxygen. If we don't, mess with it then. Because we have backup systems if we need to. We have a bunch of oxygen already going up that we just have to do it that way, I think. Basically, I want to give up on this for a while and just, let's get the natural gas sorted. That's the next thing. Okay, so this is working now. It's taking carbon dioxide, just immediately getting rid of it. So let's see if we can make this like an infinite cycle thing here. Yeah, we're gonna have to mop this up. No, you could use plumbers to make that easier, but I'm too lazy. But as you can see, it's perpetual, right? That's what I should have done a while ago. But I don't know. That's the difference between how I play the game and how other people play the game. I just kind of play it by the seat of my pants, which is kind of almost what's making this beginner's guide thing kind of hard to figure out. I don't know. I'm a cook and my wife's an artist. My wife would do the same system over and over and over again and be perfect. Do everything correctly, but for whatever reason I just don't do it that way. But anyway, that should keep this flowing, so we can use the natural gas more, use the gas more, use coal less. Okay, so we're going to just let this be for a while and work on this area. So, ignore the fish I probably just killed. Need to basically vacuum all of this out. For now, this does not need to be at a 9. Should be more than enough storage. Or whatever gases are in here. And after that's all sucked out, we will, let's go ahead and enable the building. After that gets sucked out, we'll make a filter, we'll start pumping all this stuff out. Let's see, it's gonna be active. Something like that, I guess. This isn't going to take all that much power to use, even pumping all this stuff out. It shouldn't be too bad. It's not, try to dig the thing you can't dig out. Can I analyze that right now? It'd be cool if I could analyze it before I dug it out, but I don't think that's how it works. Let's see. Do I have anybody on research? Yeah, I've got Ren. So Friend shows up here and starts doing that, and we know something. We don't want polluted water in here though. That will continuously make gas for us to pump out. So I'm gonna have to sweep up this water. Which is annoying. Actually, might have to just click on this polluted water. I don't care about sweeping up the obsidian or anything. Okay, so that'll just work on its own. And then we'll dig this up. And we'll need to have some kind of filter. Still grabbing granite from outside the wall, so that's interesting. Outside the door, I mean. You printables. Can we get a flashlight? We sure can. Here's some more lime. We should be working on making refined carbon too. Let me get this squared away. Just need a bunch of gas reservoirs right now. Then I can do Alt S. Okay, so we got 9 of these reservoirs coming up. I have to hit Alt S again. Okay. This is going to turn into a perfect vacuum pretty soon. And then we need a filter. Easiest way to do that is just to do this. Don't even have to go in that room anymore. We will have to dig this out, but be okay. So it's gonna be a little. There we go. That'll be fine. Then this will go all the way up here. I'll just do this. Big chain again. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be insulated or anything, so you're not using like all the resources in the world. And this is going to go up here because we're going to build some more of these. Let's get that sorted. Start digging everything out. And we'll get a tile there after we dig up this musk cap. Okay, so now we have a perfect vacuum there. We're gonna get this done first, and then we will, and then we'll go in here and dig everything up. So we need to get power in here as well. Priority 6 should be. I'll focus on this, but I want to get some 5s going over here, some 5 priority stuff, which is here, the kilns. So I wanted to flank the kilns with these wards. And so, okay. And that'll be 5. Meant to put them in a 5. Oh well. There we go. And a bunch of flower pots. We've got no free wart seeds. That's an issue, but I think we had like a couple in here. Just because this area was a little bit on the warm side, we can uproot those as soon as we want. I still think these guys are producing heat, so I don't want them inside my building. Though hatches don't seem to produce much in the way of heat, so I don't know. I think we're going to lay off of incubating for a while. We've got a a lot of hatches running around, so we should be getting a bunch of coal now that these are going to be running freely. Just depends if we if it out surpasses the demand and all that stuff. Especially when we're taking time off and using the jukebot and all that good stuff. How's this going? Getting everything built up. This, of course, is reachable. Okay, big problem here is all of the polluted water. So might as well kind of deal with that now before we get in this room again. We need to don't want polluted oxygen in there. So the water is finite; it'll go away soon. Everybody will have a good old-fashioned mop party. You know, classics. Should I get? So that's the dig it up. You know, ton of natural gas just floating around. Kind of funny. Those are natural gas stores. How's that going? We're not backed up. That's good. Okay, so it's back here. We could build more storage, always, but I don't know if that'll be necessary or not. Depends on how long this guy wants to go off. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, it's going forever. Now, if we were enterprising, we could just go to the other side of the map and make this setup too, which is an option, but might want to use hydrogen power anyway. Alright, so basically we just need to get this done this. Just mopping everywhere that I possibly can. This is probably unnecessary. They're gonna get there before I can cancel it, probably. I'm going to have a lot of polluted oxygen, which puffed. Yep. So we kind of have an infinite slime thing going here. All of this polluted air turning into, with these puff guys, will turn into slime, which will turn into more polluted air. Although we are set to take the slime immediately, so that's the thing. Would enjoy having more people do the building there, if at all possible, guys. Yep, set to hydrogen, and we just need to get all the pipes done. We'll be ready to go. And we'll need to reconfigure this pipe. So let's go here. And we need to deconstruct that. But we're getting there. Probably shouldn't have built that out of sandstone just because there's so much sedimentary rock just laying around, but it's only, you know, minor little min-maxiness stuff. You're gonna have long commutes forever. That's just a thing that's going to happen. We're almost there. Tomorrow we'll this build, get that built, and then we'll dig in here. We'll probably dig in here anyway. All that dealt with. Make this door openable. Nicola will get in there and knock out all that stuff. You don't want to waste too much hydrogen waiting around there. You could probably study it too. It'd be a terrible idea. The hydrogen is going to be super hot, so probably won't be a big deal, but you never know. Then once we get that done, we can finally start just digging down and getting ready to find oil. Now, when I find oil, I kind of want to keep the refinement in the base somewhere. Have to be cooled down. We'd have to be able to remove the natural gas that it produces. It would probably be like have a one-person or one-suit setup to enter that room. Maybe a gas lock in there so that nothing escapes. It's just a total vacuum. Well, the gas can't escape the room, right? The refinement room. That's kind of my plan. Alright, good. So we uncovered that. We're going to analyze it. And we're going to get some hydrogen. Hopefully we can get that built soon. Yeah, it's need to be 9s. Make this 9s. Make this like 7. The rest of this can be 7s. I can actually do it. There we go. Okay. So we got 9 containers. We'll build another few containers here. We have no idea how much gas we're going to get out of this, so we might as well overbuild. Maybe one more layer of them. And go here. Won't let me build any tiles there, which is kind of annoying. There we go. Game is finicky at really weird places. Now, get all that done. This is plugging away, nobody's analyzing it. We'll click off, click back on again. Let's see if that helps. Ren is available to research, so hopefully he gets there. Does Ren have any other priorities? Not high, so I don't know. And there goes all of the well, it stopped erupting, so maybe this will all be for nothing. We'll see. At least we got a smart battery. We're not losing much here by doing that. I think I want to still mop all this up, and then we'll start digging down. Yeah, we do like that. Start getting ladders going. Make this a 5, I guess. Now I'm just gonna go straight down. Fire pole straight down as well. Okay. And hopefully not get too far into that cold biome. Don't want to melt it necessarily. Now it's going off now. That's good. Ren can't interact. So we'll see what he does. I should probably see where Ren is. Yeah, let's see where Ren is. Store fungal spore, build, construction ladder. And none of this to-do list is researching. Huh. That's annoying. Click it on, click it off again, I guess. Yeah, that's weird that he's not going to research. Turn the research on? Is it because we have research selected? Is that the problem? Maybe that's the problem. No, somebody will. baby. There we go. Alright. We should probably go default none, but Valdo can go in and Ren can go in. I don't want too much of these gases mixing. We do have some, you know, storage for that gas, but still. Rather do that a little more efficiently, I guess. Let's check and see new printables. Come on, Flatulent. Alright, I guess we'll get that. Beautify any areas. Our oxygen looks okay. How are these going? Slowly, but surely. I mean, this place is full of oxygen, even though somebody's working here full time, basically. I don't know, maybe it's okay. Maybe I should just stop touching it. Hopefully the Wheezeworts are counteracting that too. I think they are. If you can see, this area is pretty cool, but it's got a Wheezewort right there. Because this air has not been cooled. It's pretty hot air. So we will see. And like this air is, yep, still at 51 degrees C. But the oxygen around it is under 20, so I don't know. It's not cold enough to cool the base on its own, which is why we're going to try to accumulate hydrogen for that. But it'll be okay for now. We're almost at our hour, and I feel like we've done nothing, but oh well. Interesting to see how well that does. We're going to need to put coal back in here, of course. That's okay once it gets to this point. Maybe if it fills up, let's see, 3 by 5, it fills up 15 reservoirs full of hydrogen. That's probably enough. Oh, we got job mastery. Good job, Trivaldo. I don't want him to leave that area, so we'll deal with that later. Insufficient oxygen for generation is kind of annoying, though. Invalid building location because we can build that tile there. Let's do that. Oh, we need to build pipes as well. Let's see. Let's be like this. And we'll put this over here. Kind of just build down so that we know that's ready to be sent somewhere, at least. Okay, we'll just go like that. Let's make this all like a 7. Alright, and then, oh, we're almost done researching that. So, let's see how often we're going to get stuff. Valdo's probably going to produce some, yep, some natural gas there, so that's lovely. Okay, so we don't, nobody needs to go in that room ever again. Let's check out the analysis. So it is 41, next dormancy is in 26 cycles, and then it'll be dormant for about 50 cycles or so. So that's fine. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, so we've got that handled. We've got starting to dig down a little bit. We could dig up a little bit and get more resources. We have Wheezeworts up here we can go get. That wouldn't be bad. I'm just gonna go straight up like this. Dig it up. Probably not gonna expose the hydrogen, but there we go. We'll just grab this. Grab that. And hopefully there's some more resorts up there too. Job master, groundskeeper. Alright, so now we have some time to adjust our jobs here. Trivaldo. Let's have him try to be a space cadet and see how well he does. If he gets stressed out or not. Trivaldo is at 5% stress, so that's the highest we have at the moment. It's not that bad. So oxygen isn't perfect, but almost looks like I need more airflow just because like random places like that are getting bad. Add a little bit of airflow, I guess, here and here, and get some more going here, I guess. Maybe that'll help a little bit, maybe it won't help at all. We'll see. I got time. We hit cycle 204 a while ago, so that's good. Yeah, so in the first 200 cycles we pretty much got, not quite to the end game, we're not worrying about space shuttles yet, but we're getting to kind of the later game stuff. We can start building these now. And then we'll produce some refined carbon eventually. We need to come up with a place for smelting. Oh, goodness, I can't talk. Yeah, smelting is kind of important. And it looks like we're slowly but surely running out of water here. Not too bad, but we're going to eventually have to tap other sources of water. I don't think it can all be these natural gas generators. So we need to get that there, get this there. If we combined all of these, we could just build another huge, one pump to move it all kind of thing. But that's going to be a problem for a different day. We do need to go down here. We're going to need to probably go down here, this way. It would be nice to get a suit in here, eventually. Maybe that's something to consider. Otherwise, I think it's kind of going okay. I think the natural gas part of the natural gas challenge is over. And now it's just kind of any other base. I mean, we got natural gas here that we're not really dealing with, but I'm not sure if it matters. We have suits on, so for the time being, that's okay. We could always try to utilize it or not. Not sure if it's worth our time, but yeah, that's kind of how we're doing so far. Oh, polluted water. We should be dumping that into this area, aren't we? Okay, we are. Oh, it's not sweep only. So, turn sweep only off. Where else do we put our polluted water? That's a good question. I have no idea. I'll look at that off camera, but I think this is a good place to leave off. A little bit of a short episode, but I usually go way too long with these episodes anyway. Next episode, we'll see. We need to explore some biomes. We need to go to coal, or oil. We need to make refined carbon. Yeah, all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm Bigstupidgrin. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and until next time, have a good one.